Hello students, we have started with the chapter amines and we have discussed about the classification, general introduction and preparation of the amines, structure of the trimethylamine, methods of preparation of the amines, and also we have started with the discussion of physical properties of the amines. We have discussed about the solubility of the amines as well as boiling point of the amines. We were discussing about the basicity of the amines. Okay, in the previous video we have discussed about why amines are basic in nature, how the basicity of the amine is measured by using Kb value as well as pKb value, and also we have discussed comparison. We have compared the basicity of the alkyl amines and ammonia. This much we have discussed, and also we have discussed the order of basicity of the alkyl amines is tertiary alkyl amines are more basic in nature compared to secondary amines, which are more basic in nature compared to primary amines. This is the order of basicity of alkyl amines. This much we have discussed, but I forgot to tell that this is the order of basicity of the alkyl amines in gaseous phase. Please do remember, this is the order of basicity of the alkyl amines in the gaseous phase, not in the aqueous phase. How we have got this order? By considering the plus I effect. As the three alkyl groups are present in the tertiary amines, this will show the greater plus I effect. Therefore, those tertiary amines will releases the lone pair of electrons very easily compared to the secondary as well as primary amines. Hope you have understood. Students, hope you are watching all the videos regularly and doing with all the assignments. Okay, the basicity discussion is not yet got over. We have discussed about the order of basicity of the alkyl amines in the gaseous phase. This is the order of basicity. Yes. Now we have to discuss about the basic nature, basicity of the alkyl amines in aqueous phase. In gaseous phase, it is very easy. Just by considering the plus I effect, we can tell tertiary amines are more basic than secondary, which are more basic than primary. But in aqueous phase, to discuss about the basicity, one has to consider all these three effects what I have written here. First one is hydration effect, second one is steric hindrance or steric factor, and third one is plus I effect. Okay, then first one. What is hydration effect? When amines releases the electron, those will accept the proton to form what? Hydronium ion, NH3. That I will write it like this. Okay, we are discussing in aqueous phase. Aqueous phase means what? H2O molecules will be present in that. Okay, when the ammonia molecule releases the lone pair of electron, it will accept the proton to form a ammonium ion. Okay, this formed ammonium ion start forming hydrogen, intermolecular hydrogen bonding with the water molecules. For example, see here, intermolecular hydrogen bonding with the water molecules. Yes. During the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding, the energy is released, that is called as what? Hydration energy. And when they form the intermolecular hydrogen bonding, it is going to get stabilized. Greater the stabilization of the formed ammonium ion, greater will be the basic strength of the amines. I'll repeat, greater the stabilization of the formed ammonium ion, greater will be the basic strength of the respective amine. Okay, and now you can tell when there are availability of more number of, I have taken here primary amine, isn't it? When there are availability of more number of active hydrogen atom, there will be a formation of more number of intermolecular hydrogen bonding with the water molecule. If there are less number of hydrogen atoms, there will be hydrogen bonding will be less. Therefore, if I consider the hydration effect, what will be the order of the basic nature of the amines? Hydrogens should be more in the amines as per my explanation, isn't it? Therefore, primary amines should be more basic than secondary, which should be more basic than tertiary amines. If I consider the hydration effect, this is the order. Okay, see now, if I consider the steric factor or steric hindrance, steric hindrance means what? You can just understand that it is a disturbance. RNH2, RNH, RNR. Here, primary, secondary and tertiary amines, which can easily release the electrons. You just consider disturbance. Here one person is standing, okay, and here it want to release its electrons to the proton. Yes, it can keep. Now here two. Okay, here two persons are standing. Means they are creating somewhat a disturbance. They are quite fat enough, and it cannot able to release the electrons easily because of this fat person. And here such three persons are standing. It cannot able to release the electrons easily, or H plus ion cannot come near to the nitrogen to take the lone pair of electrons. With this explanation, we understood that lesser the number of alkyl group, greater is the basicity, isn't it? So, if I consider the steric hindrance, what is the order of basic nature I write? In primary, secondary, tertiary, which has the less number of alkyl group? Primary, isn't it? Primary is more basic than secondary, which is more basic than tertiary. When it is? When I consider the steric factor. Okay, when I consider only plus I effect. Okay, how we have discussed in the gaseous phase, just by considering the plus I effect. Greater the number of alkyl groups, greater will be its basic strength. If I consider the plus I effect, this is the order. Tertiary amines are more basic than secondary, which is more basic than primary. Okay, now, sure, the question arises in your mind, which order is to be followed to decide the basic strength of the amines in the aqueous phase. Okay, yes. By combining all these orders, by considering the steric factor, by considering the hydration factor, or it's also called as solvation effect, and steric factor as well as plus I effect, a new order is made for the basic nature of the amines. A new order is made for the basic nature of the amines by considering all these effects. Okay, the order of basicity of methylamines. Order of basicity of the methylamine is CH3NH2. That is, secondary are more basic than primary, which is more basic than tertiary amines. This is the order of basic nature of the methylamines. Next, order of basic nature of ethylamines. That is, secondary are more basic than tertiary, which are more basic than primary. See, unlike what we have discussed, the basicity in the gaseous phase, we can't tell it like that. We have to consider all the effect, and finally it is practically observed order of basicity of the methylamines. Means methylamine, dimethylamine, trimethylamine, which is more basic in the aqueous phase. Order of basicity of the alkyl amines in the aqueous phase is different from the ethylamines, and it is different for the methylamines. We can't combine both and ask only in the aqueous phase. That can be done only in the gaseous phase. Please do remember, it is very important point. Order of basicity of the alkyl amines in the aqueous phase. It is for the methylamines. Secondary are more basic than primary, which are more basic than tertiary. And for ethylamines, secondary are more basic than tertiary, which are more basic than primary. Okay. Methyl means one carbon atom. Ethyl means two carbon atom. Methyl comes first, ethyl comes second. Therefore, methyl, the number is 213. Ethyl, the number is 231. Like this you can remember. This is a trick what I have given. 213 is smaller number than 231. This is the order of basicity of the methylamines, order of basicity of the ethylamine only in case of aqueous phase. In gaseous phase it is, whether it is methyl or ethyl, the order will be same always. Okay, this is about the discussion of the basicity of the alkyl amines in the gaseous phase as well as aqueous phase. In my next class, I'll solve some questions on this order, and next we will continue with the basicity, that is comparison of basicity of the ammonia versus aryl amines. We have not yet discussed that. Okay, that we will deal with in the next class. Thank you.